Hi, yeah, so I'm Simon Boxer. I'm formerly a concept artist in the games industry, and I formed this company Trice Different, which is aiming to make sort of like different experiences for people and just varied content that can fill niches that aren't really out there already.
As an indie dev now, with such a small team, at some points you must have felt that you could be potentially spreading yourself too thin. So how do you assess value? How do you prioritize what to work on with such a small team?
Yeah, I definitely spread myself very thin as the person running the company and doing project management and doing the art and writing and coding somewhat. So that's a really difficult challenge. My main approach to development is sort of get things in and then get them working and looking okay, and then building up the weakest part as you go. So you're constantly having like a functional product and then just improving it like incrementally over time, like a very iterative process to make sure that I'm not, noodling on one detail that will be so trivial and superficial by the time everything is done and just waste a lot of time. So yeah, just a very iterative process.
So tell us more about the game that you are showcasing today. What's the idea behind it and what gave you the inspiration for the Articy card?
So Ring of Pain is a roguelike card game. I wanted to first up make something that was in my skill set, as originally I was a solo developer, so a turn-based card game seemed something achievable. And then I wanted to layer on this sort of cryptic direction and lore on top of it to tell a story about you sort of like coming into this world and not really knowing what's going on and needing to make decisions about sort of who to trust when you're being given conflicting information, and also when you're projecting your own sort of fears and delusions onto this world. So it's a story of player growth as well. And in terms of the art style, I wanted it to look sort of like memories that you're trying to recall but you can't quite place. So have it raw and sketchy, like really rough with accents of color. So it has that sort of sharp, bold side to it, but still being like a bit horror-esque, like really dark, but also kind of accessible, and just kind of pervasively creepy.
Okay, awesome. So are there other projects that you're working on at the moment? What should we be looking forward to?
Yeah, so I'm working on a completely different project called The Dungeon Experience. It's a comedy narrative game which is about a low-level RPG monster. So it's this mud crab that's pursuing his dream of becoming an entrepreneur, and he's running this Dungeons & Dragons style adventuring startup called The Dungeon Experience.
If you were to give one single piece of advice to someone who's just now starting a career in the gaming industry, what would that be?
I think networking is really important in this industry. Like, aside from being persistent in honing your craft, which is just always important, you always need to be working on your craft and your specialty. But really, the connections that you make in the industry are really valuable as well. And it takes time to build sort of networks. So getting out there, meeting people in the scene, like forming those bonds, because especially if you want to work for a studio, everyone wants to work with someone that they get along with. So just being friendly, being present, and yeah, not burning bridges. Like just be nice to people, and when you have the skills, like you'll find a place, or people will find a place for you.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time today.
No worries. Thank you.